Alright, welcome everybody. This is going to be a video on how an 800 scorer goes through a no calculator section of the SAT in real time. I'm just going to be flying through the questions, going through each one, explaining how to do it quickly, most efficiently, fast. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Problem number 1. Juliet rented a car for 1 day from a company that charges $80 per day plus 15 miles. Okay, so $80 off the bat and then 15 cents per mile driven, and this is going to equal 98, which is what she paid. Subtract the 80, so we get 18 equals 0.15x. Okay, so I know that 15% of whatever number equals 18. These two are out. They're way too big. 15% of 120 looks like it could be 18. 15's out because there's no way. Which of the following polynomials is equivalent? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add like terms. So x squared plus 4x plus 7 is going to be d. Cool. Value of f of 1. Okay, that means we plug in 1 for x. So 2 times 1 minus 1 plus 2 is 2 times 0 plus 2, which is just 2. Which of the following equation of a line? Okay, y equals mx plus b. M is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So that means the answer is going to be A. Cool. Which of the following is the solution to the equation above? Subtract 4, so we get root x equals 8. Square both sides, so I get x equals 64. I'm just going to go ahead and distribute. I don't even know what this says, but I'm going to go ahead and do that because I see parentheses. So I get, 14x minus 35 minus 4x plus 10 equals 4x plus 20. I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms. So I get 10x minus 25 equals 4x plus 20. I'm going to go ahead and get 6x equals 55. Or no, 45. I'm going to go ahead and divide by 6, so x equals 45 over 6. I'm going to go ahead and reduce that to 15 over 2, and the answer is going to be B. Okay, which of the following is equivalent to the expression above? Okay, off the bat, this is going to be a squared minus 2ab plus b squared equals a minus b squared. And here our a term is going to be x squared, our b term is going to be 4, so we get x squared minus 4 squared, and then x squared minus 4 is a difference in squares, so we get x plus 2, x minus 2, and this is all going to be squared, and then we can break that up to x plus 2 times x plus 2 times x minus 2 times x minus 2, which is going to look like option A. Alright, the formula relates to solve for v. Okay, so multiply by d, so d equals m, divide by v. So d equals m over v. Done. For a ride, a taxi driver charges an initial fare of $3 plus 40 cents for each 1/5 of a mile driven. If the total charge, okay, so if 40 cents for 1/5 of a mile, that means it's $2 per mile. So if it's $2 per mile, we can set that up a linear system, $3 initially. This is going to equal the 27, so we minus the $3, divide by 2. X is going to equal 12. Alright. Okay, we need to solve for v here, it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and divide by 1/2 m. So I get v squared equals 2 gh, square root, so v equals root 2 gh. Done. Alright, x equals 60. What is, okay, what is the length? So if that's 60, then this is a 30, 60, 90, where this is x root 3, and this is 2x. What is the length of AB? 2x, we know x is 4, so that means it's 8. Which of the following values is the solution to the equation above? Okay, quadratic formula. So negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 minus 4 times 1 all over 8. Okay, negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 4 times 4 is 16. 36 minus 16 is 20 over 8. So negative 6 plus or minus square root of 20 is going to be equal to the square root of 4 times the square root of 5 over 8. Square root of 4 is just 2, so we get negative 6 plus or minus 2 times root 5 over 8. Divide everything by 2, so we get we get negative 3 plus or minus root 5 over 4. So that's going to be negative 3 plus root 5 over 4 is A. Alright, the average cost per square foot in dollars of a condominium in city X can be modeled. Okay, linear function. What is the number 50.25%? That's going to be the slope, right? So an average increase. or an approximate increase as well. It could be that it's not the average cost of square foot in 2001. It's not in 2009. It's not increasing years. It's a monetary amount, a monetary value. So approximate increase in average cost, right? Perfect. For square foot in dollars of condominium for each additional year. Makes sense. Done. What is the sum of the numbers? Okay. We need to know that I squared is just -1. So in this case, we're saying 6 plus 5i plus 8 minus 3. So we get 6 plus 8 is 14, minus 3 is 11, plus 5i. It's going to be A. Which of the following could be the graph of that? I'm going to go ahead and use the discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac. So we get 4 minus 4 times 2, which is a negative number, meaning there's no solutions, so it can't intersect the x-axis. So it's not that, and it's not that. Now we're between these two. So if I plug in 1 to this equation, I get 1 plus 2 plus 2, which is 5. So if I plug in 1, I should get 5, which looks like B. Oops, it looks like B. If I plug in 1 here, I get something that's like 1, which is not true. Move on to the free response. If the graph f of A equals 0, what is one possible value of A? 2. Done. Okay, what is the value of A? I'm going to go ahead and distribute. I'm not really sure what's going on, but we'll see. 5x plus 5a equals 3x squared minus 3a equals 3x squared plus 5x plus 4. This is going to look like a matching like terms problem, so we will see what's going on. Oops, this should be a plus, not an equals. So let's see what I can do. I'm going to add like terms, so I get 3x squared here, and then 5a minus 3a is going to be plus 2a plus 5x. Okay, what is value of a? So 2a has to equal 4, so that means a is 2. Done. System of equations. What is the value of p, which is a y? So we're looking for p. Okay, I'm going to multiply this by -3. So I get 3m plus 2p equals 24, and I get -3m minus 3p equals -30. These are going to cancel if I add down, so I get -p equals -6, so then p equals 6. Done. What is the x-coordinate of the x-intercept? So in the x-intercept, y is 0, right? So let's plug in 0 for y, so we get 4x equals 2. X equals 2. Oh wait, hold on. Something's not right. Okay, the graph of the equation above in the xy plane is a line. What is the x-coordinate of the x-intercept? Right, so in the x-intercept, right, is where y is going to be 0. So if we plug in 0 for y, we get 4x equals 2. Divide by 4. So x is going to be 1/2. Alright, the graph in the xy plane of the equation of the circle. Okay. Translated downward a units such that the circle is tangent to the x-axis, the equation becomes x minus 6 squared plus y minus 3 plus a squared equals 25. What is the value of a? Okay. So remember, we're translating downward. We're not translating side to side, which means that our x value is going to stay the same throughout. And here, the center of the circle is going to be 6, 3, which means that our x value is going to stay at 6. So we can plug that in. 6 minus 6. And then it says it's tangent to the x-axis. If something's tangent to the x-axis, right, it means y is going to be 0 at that point. So we can also plug 0 in for y. Plus a squared is going to equal 25. Get rid of that. Alright, so then we get, this is just going to be 0, and then we get a minus 3 squared equals 25. Square root, so 5 equals a minus 3. A is going to be 8. Done. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed.